Hey guys, Kelly here. I have some random tips and tricks for you today. So today I'm inside of my classroom. Stay tuned. Alright, one of my favorite tips that I like is that I like to keep things within hand's reach. Now I told you I'm in a small room, and as you can see, it is pretty small. Here is the wall or the window that I'm next to. And so I can't even put both of my hands out left and right. But I like to keep things in hand's reach. So I put my alphabet letters that I showed you before, I put them on the wall so that as I'm teaching, I usually have it set up on my little board ready to go, and I usually set it here. But sometimes for those short notice classes, or you're doing a trial class and it's switched at the last minute and you need to get your letters, or sometimes you think of things right off the top of your head and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had my letters. Well, they're right here ready to go. I can still talk to the student while I'm going. So I also keep a little crate of my here's my box to talk about prepositions in and out. It's just an old tissue box. My random animal props here, and my little cards that I've gotten from some of the groups that I'm in. I keep them within arm's reach. My computer sits here on my dryer. And so as I am working, I will just kind of dig here to the right, and while I'm talking, they never even know that I'm in here digging for whatever it is I'm looking for. So keeping that within arm reach is nice. On the other side of me, on the left side, I have a window. Blessed to have a window. So I have all this, which appears to be random things on my window, and they are, but I use the bus a lot, and I use the car and the airplane a lot, the yo-yo a bunch. This is my random stuff, like when I need to reapply my lipstick, which I don't have any on at the moment. Oils, always next to me. I use this little doll quite a bit for he, she, just doll. And this cube. So it's all right here within arm's reach. I keep my markers right here so that I can get to them. It's all pretty easy for me to reach while I am teaching in my class. All right, so as you can imagine, what do you do if you drop something? Because I teach standing up. So what exactly are you going to do if you drop one of your props? Well, and recommended in one of the Facebook groups, so I went and got one, and I'm passing it along to you, is one of these little grabbers. It was like, I don't know, $15, $20, and it is amazing. So when I drop something, I can just squeeze it and pick it up, and then I am good to go. So that's another little tip for you. All right, the other tips that I have for you, especially if you have a small space, is to utilize it as much as possible. As you can see, I am using a curtain. I've been using it for a couple of weeks right now, on a curtain rod right here. It's just one of those push rods, because on the other side of the curtain, I will lift up and show you, is my washer. So, but this is here as a background because that's the way out of my laundry room. But I will sometimes teach right here on this side of the space of my dryer, which is why you see my green screen right here for the days that I do want to green screen. I don't do it all the time. I'll probably start doing it a little more often. I just updated and got a new computer. I just haven't tried it out with the new computer yet. But that way I can switch this way, or if I'm having tech issues, I can just easily just swing around the corner and I am ready to go. All right, so maybe you are not into Google Docs at all, or having your feedback up during class time. Well, you can use a sticky. Mac has stickies and Windows has the Post-its. You can have them up, you can resize them, you can change their colors, you can move them around if they're in your way, and you can keep track that way. Then you just copy and paste whatever notes you need. My most favorite tip that I want to give you today is if you have an Apple Watch or any phone really, you can set your phone to vibrate. I use my Apple Watch. I wear it during class and I have alarms set on it, but I have it to vibrate, so no sounds happen whatsoever. The kids never know that my phone or my watch is going off. But I feel the little vibrate at 25 minutes. So if my class starts at 5, then I have it set to go off at 5:25. That tells me, oops, we need to start wrapping it up. If you haven't wrapped it up now, you need to be wrapping it up. You don't even have to look at the watch to turn it off. You can just turn your wrist and then click the side button and it will turn it off. You can set them for the whole morning. I have done that even for the whole day. Tomorrow for me is Friday and I do classes in the morning and the evenings, and so I go ahead and set up my whole day, my timers for my whole day, and I forget about it. Alright, those are my random tips for today. They were random. I hope that some of these tips can help you, maybe save you some time or some frustration, or maybe just to give you something new that you haven't tried yet. Please leave in the comments below a happy face or a thumbs up if there was at least one tip that helped you out. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications. See you next week.